Hey YouTube, welcome back to another History Teacher Reacts video. Mr. Terry, as I continue my search for historical knowledge found here on the internet. Alright, today's video came highly recommended by a lot of people, and it is from the awesome Salmonella Academy. The video is titled Obscure Units of Measurement. This could be very interesting because have you ever wondered how units of measurement get started? I always thought that was interesting, like what it used to be, because I heard in the old days it'd be like, all right, it's the length of the width of the king's thumb or something is something, you know what I mean? So I think this will be interesting, and with the Salmonella comedic style, I think it'll be informative, but I think pretty entertaining as well. So awesome. We'll get started here in just a second. Now, the original video link is down below. Make sure you go and watch that and give that the full view time, and sub to Salmonella for sure if you're looking for, again, good history with some comedic value and some interesting stories. He's great for that, so make sure you do that. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get started.
Hey kids, I've been told by a lot of people that there's nothing more exciting than the metric system. They may have a point, but I can still prove them wrong. Today, we're going to talk about some specific lesser-known units of measurement. First is the Schmidt Pain Index. Now, anybody could tell you that getting stung by a bug tends to hurt, but just how much does one sting hurt compared to another? Are yellow jackets worse than hornets? Are fire ants worse than honeybees? Nobody in the world of science knew for sure. That is, until a young upstart by the name of Justin Schmidt decided to boldly go where no entomologist has gone before. But how did he plan to quantify the level of pain caused by different insect stings? Well, it went something like this. Alright, honeybee. Ow, god, that hurt. I'll give that like a 2. Next, paper wasp. Okay, that's...
Okay, I'm already asking a question. Why? Why?
It's like a 3. Next, let's try bullet ant. Jesus Christ, Mary Mother of Satan's left nipple, it's like my hand is made entirely out of urethras, and each and every one is having a red-hot catheter put in and ripped out 5 times every second. My very being is on fire. My only desire left is for death himself to bless me with sweet relief. I'll give that a 4. No. 4+. In all seriousness though, I'm pretty sure the index is meant to be logarithmic, like earthquake magnitudes. So just like a magnitude 7 earthquake is 10 times as powerful as a magnitude 6, a bullet ant sting causes 100 times as much pain as a honeybee. In total, Schmidt cataloged 78 different species of the order Hymenoptera, which includes ants, bees, and wasps. You can tell a man is really dedicated to his job when, after getting stung by 77 insects, he says to himself, you know what, that wasn't enough. I need one more creature to inject its venom into me, and only then will this list be complete. I guess you could say he just really gave a Schmidt. Next is...
Okay, so I mean, really, he could just say, ow, this hurts. This thing is more poisonous or painful than the others. Did he... I'm guessing he survived all these? Like, he didn't end up getting stung by something with, like, a real deadly venom? Thank you, Mr. Schmidt. I think we all are very grateful of creating a unit of measurement that we can use in our daily lives, and it's completely changed the way we live.
Is the Waffle House Index. So for those of you that didn't know, the Waffle House is one of the most resilient establishments in the world. Whereas most restaurants would simply close down in the event of, say, a hurricane, Waffle House just goes from their normal mode to disaster response mode, following extensive protocol that allows that location to keep serving customers in spite of low food supply or even a power outage. In response to this business practice, FEMA came up with what is known as the Waffle House Index, which is a system to easily assess how badly an area is damaged by a natural catastrophe.
Man, I may have heard of this.
If the Waffle House is fully open, they're in the green, which means things are basically fine. If the Waffle House is using their low supply menu, you're in the yellow, which means that the area is almost certainly mid-disaster. Finally, if you're in the red, that means the Waffle House is either closed or gone. Now that's a sign of some real nuclear zombie holocaust type shit going down, so if you're not already dead, you should probably vacate the area.
What's on their arms? What's on the zombie arms down here?
Holocaust type shit going down, so if you're not already dead, you should probably vacate the area. Most engineers could tell you that, structurally speaking, the triangle is the strongest of all shapes. But I believe that there's one shape that's even stronger. Godspeed, Waffle House. Next we have the APGAR score. So the APGAR score is a rating system used by hospitals to determine how healthy...
But okay, so back to the Waffle House score. Yeah, I think I've used that. I mean, FEMA actually uses that. That's pretty amazing. So, do they just like call up the Waffle House, be like, "Hey, are you open? Okay, all right, good. We'll keep it at like a better color. Like you are the authority." That's such an interesting story.
a newborn baby is on a scale from 0 to 10. It's called APGAR based on its 5 criteria, which include appearance, pulse, grimace, activity, and respiration. And each of these is rated on a scale from 0 to 2 to get your final score. Personally, I think this set of standards is a little flawed. Here's an example. Well, it's completely blue, and it doesn't really want to move at all, but it's got a really fast heartbeat, and it's screaming really loudly. I'd give this baby like a 6 out of 10. That's good enough. So in response, I've invented my own rating system. It's called the Ragu score. R is for...
Okay, this should be good. If you're getting a salmonella system, we should probably get on it right away.
Reflexes. It's common knowledge that if you hold any healthy baby by its feet and then drop it, it'll always land upright. If your baby can't do that, that's a sure sign that it's defective. A is for abnormality. If your baby seems weird, that's typically a good indicator that it's weird. G still stands for grimace, just like in the APGAR test, only instead of looking...
If it's weird, then it's probably weird.
...at the baby's facial expression, still abnormality. If your baby seems weird, that's typically a good indicator that it's weird. G still stands for grimace, just like in the APGAR test, only instead of looking at the baby's facial expression, you just bring Grimace from McDonald's into the room and see how the baby reacts. If it starts crying, that's a good sign, because Grimace is absolutely fucking terrifying. Yeah. And finally, U is...
The whole... Maybe a lot of you are too young to know the McDonald's mascots, but they're pretty weird. I don't know what Grimace is supposed to be. I mean, you saw. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Then you have... a criminal as part of their gang, the Hamburglar who like steals hamburgers, and the one like, I mean, Ronald himself is already really disturbing as a really gross clown that hangs out around children, and then there's like that girl one, and I don't know, but okay, true. There's some pretty alarming mascots in my childhood. Okay, ugliness.
For ugliness, just because that might sway your decision on whether or not you want to keep it. Now, if the baby passes the test, it gets to go home. But if it fails, then it gets shipped off to the factory and made into Ragu, hence the name of the test. Some people might be upset by this fact, but you know what they say. Prego today, Ragu tomorrow. Anyway, that's all for today. Till next time, I'm Salmonella, and thank you for watching. Today's video has been sponsored by Ragu brand pasta sauce. Like the taste of pureed infants? Then you'll love Ragu pasta sauce.
No, it was not. Sponsored by them, Sam. Alright. Interesting stories there. The bee sting pain index one. And then, I mean, it was actually kind of, I guess, some of them are definitely more useful than others. I mean, the one with the children, originally, like, I guess what's the purpose of that necessarily? I mean, you're out there telling your parents, yeah, your kid scored a whatever, and okay. Or is that just internalized information for hospital purposes or something like that? The FEMA one, I mean, it's useful. It's kind of interesting that I went with the name from the Waffle House, but that has definitely some usage to it. All right, we're in this level. We're at this level of a disaster. So, you know, live life, you know, run the economy, run the country, live life accordingly. So that's great. Well, good stuff. I don't know if we're going with the, I mean, I don't know. Are we going with the Ragu one? Are we ready for that? I don't know. Let me know what you think there in the comments. All right, guys. Short, fun, interesting little video from Sam. More gold from him. So again, video is down below. Make sure you click that link whether you've seen that video or not. Okay, the original video. Make sure you do that so you get him the view time and views and likes and all that stuff to support that channel. And if you haven't subbed to my channel and you'd love to keep following me around, a history teacher, you know, scouring the internet for more historical stuff and great videos and trying to promote history education, love to have you around the community. You can also join their Discord server if you want a little bit more contact with other kind of like-minded people. Links down there. Other links down below, Patreon, Teespring, that kind of stuff you can find in the description. And with that, we'll go ahead and end it here, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.